Hey Aries, how are you doing? Okay, this is going to be your third-party reading for first half of June 2023, and we will look at the energies, explore the energies between your person and the third party. So this reading is not about you and your person, it's all about your person and this other person. It's about them. And the idea is we understand what's happening between them, which might help you psychologically in some way or another. Gain insight into what's happening to them. And as soon as the cards feel right, we'll start off and take it from there. Okay. 5 cards. Alright, so next one and the next one and the next one. Okay. So the first card here is the overall energies between these two people. It can be what's generally happening between them. It kind of flavors the rest of the reading. But it's the overall energy nonetheless. And we have a 6 of Pentacles. Balance. Working on it potentially. Giving to the relationship. This card can also go different ways. Even when it's not reversed, it can be somebody who feels like they've given their all. They've given everything to a connection. And they haven't got anything back. It can be a card of feeling that something is unfair. Something's not right. We'll see which way this pans out anyway. Second card here is what's your person's feelings, what's in the heart of the third party. And we have a 6 of Swords reversed. I'm assuming that your person and the third party are together in some way, whether it's casual, something on the side, or marriage. But whatever it is, this card is somebody who's uncertain. They feel uncertain about this. And they feel like something's not quite right. However, and this is the big however here, they're not quite sure what to do about it. They're still clinging to something which is not working out, something which doesn't resonate with them internally, spiritually doesn't resonate. And they feel uneasy about that. But they can't let it go. That's the aspect here, the key aspect. And we've got the Chariot, card of determination, and the Empress. 2 major arcana against that. What I'm getting here is that your person is in this and they want to make this work. At some level they want to make this work. But I'm also getting something here, the Empress. It's all about family. It can be about children. It can be about the home, nurturing, supporting somebody, being supported. And this card comes up quite a lot for when you're in a connection. Perhaps a long-term connection, and you feel like you can't leave it, you can't withdraw from it, because you've invested so much in it. You've invested so much into this connection that it's almost, if you let go of that, a part of you is also lost as well. It can be quite a sad card in that respect. And with the Chariot here, I get something which is determined to make this work. Determined not to be a bad person almost. Your person doesn't want to be bad. Whenever they define as bad, by the way, I don't think there's a good or bad necessarily in these kind of situations. You kind of create that yourself. Okay, maybe not always. I just think of some examples. Some people are just bad, aren't they? Okay. So what's in your person's head about this connection? How do they see this connection? What are their intentions? And, okay. We got the King of Swords. King of Swords reversed. I'm going to clarify before I jump in here, because every card can go in different directions. You need other cards to provide those dimensions which bring out the aspects of the card which are most pertinent. Okay. We've got the devil reversed, and we have the high priestess. Your person is emotionally, I reckon there are, I'm not saying they're all over the place. They're kind of like clinging to something which emotionally they feel as if they can't let go of. Maybe they've just given too much to this. Six of Pentacles. They've given so much. They can't just walk away. Maybe they don't want to walk away. But in their head, their objective self, if you like, King of Swords, this is them. This is them being in this connection but detached from it. They're fed up. The King of Swords is somebody who is fed up. And why are they fed up? They know. They know it's not right. High Priestess, that's intuitive energy. They know that it isn't right. And what isn't right? We've got the devil. The devil reversed. Now, it's all about, devil reversed can be every card in different directions. But there's a certain acknowledgement here on your person's behalf that this relationship is toxic. It's not providing them with the support, the spiritual development, the emotional rewards that they would perhaps expect from a relationship. The devil is one of those cards which turns up with just all those little arguments, all this nagging stuff, all those disagreements, the lack of communications, the silence that kills between couples. It's accumulation of all of that stuff, which we call toxic. And what is toxic? It can be manipulating somebody in so many different ways, just being fed up, just going along with things. It's all going along with things we don't want to go along with. It's all of that stuff mixed together. And that becomes a toxic relationship because neither party are getting anything out of it. They're poisoning their spirits. And it's the acknowledgement of that comes through here. But this is quite complicated because I don't think your person's actually clinging to this connection. They are clinging to it. They're clinging to something that they feel as if they know, and yet they're totally fed up. Because they know it's not quite right. So what actions is your person taking going towards mid-June? And these can be mostly actions in the 3D world. So let's just see. 3D world? 3D world or emotional? Let's just see first of all. We've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups. I do like the Queen of Cups, I have to say. Let's move this down here a little bit. I think that's about right. Okay. Let me just clarify first of all before I kind of really just jump in full. So we've got a 10 of Wands, and we have that's reversed, and Temperance reversed as well. Okay, that's helping me. There's a certain emotional instability in your person moving towards late June, but this isn't just normal. Hey, I'm finding it difficult to cope at the moment, being in a relationship that doesn't quite work for me. This is more a case of something which is quite terminal, particularly here with the 10 of Wands reversed. 10 of Wands reversed is one of those cards which I really hate seeing, to be quite frank. It's when somebody hasn't got any passion anymore for something, hasn't got a passion for a relationship, or anything like that, and they're not quite sure what to do about it. It's like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. There's no motivation. And 10 Wands upright. That's 10 Wands of passion. If you reverse that, and all the passion that's dissipated is gone. The focus is gone. The meaning is gone. And both these cards here, Queen of Cups reversed and Temperance reversed, there's a certain degree of emotional instability. But I also get here an impatience for something to happen, for fate to intervene. It's those points in your life where you know that you haven't got the strength to do anything about it, but you're kind of like hoping at some level, perhaps even subconsciously, that something just intervenes and just brings everything to a close, or brings everything to a position where something has to happen. I think your person just intuitively knows that something just needs to happen in this connection. Okay, let's bring this back here. Can they keep on giving? Can both parties keep on giving to something that's not giving back? There's no reward, or very little reward anyway. So, okay. So the big question, all of these kind of readings, is where is this always heading? It doesn't mean anything, because relationships, in many respects, they just go on, don't they? All relationships have problems and aspects, but it doesn't mean you're gonna pack up your bags and leave. So this is the direction of the connection, mid-June onwards, and we have the World. Major Arcana upright. Quite a few here, actually. And this is a card of completion. So something is going to come to a completion. An ending, if you like. But it's an end of one cycle and beginning of another. Can be quite traumatic. Can be quite celebrated sometimes. So somebody's finishing a whole host of work on the house, for example. A decorating project, whatever it might be, and you finish it. You feel fantastic. You move on to the next phase. But it also can be those aspects of relationships where you put your work in on something, then it moves to the next stage. The next stage can be getting engaged, married, building a home together, whatever. But it's the next stage. And it can also be relationships ending. It's just come to completion. So let's just see where this one's heading. Two more cards. We got a Two of Cups reversed, and we have Strength reversed. Okay. Now the Two of Cups reversed here does indicate that this is not a relationship moving to the next stage positively, but more negatively. This is a breakdown of communication between these two, a breakdown of relationship. I've never seen the Two of Cups as like divorce or complete separation. It can be separation, but it's lack of harmony. It's when things get to a stage where they're not going to be built up to it. It can't be built upon. I'm not sure if I'm articulating that particularly well. And then we have Strength. Strength reversed. Whatever existed in this relationship before is coming to an end. A phase is coming to an end. And it's a case of what does that mean for your person? For both of them, actually. And Strength reversed here is the lack of control. This relationship will come into a place where, for both parties, they're not quite sure what they want to do about it or what they should be doing about it. There's a certain degree of uncertainty here. And the whole reading, uncertainty. Okay, so all very well, but I guess some questions might be, you might have some questions. What does your person want to happen in this connection? What does your person want to happen? I'm not going to pick that card because it did not fall either in an upright or a non-upright position. So I feel unhappy deciding whether it's upright or not. Okay, what does your person? Let's do this as game. What does your person want to happen in this connection? Nine of Swords. Your person has no idea what they want. This is running through their head. And what they want to happen in this relationship is running through their head almost continuously. They're really in their head about this. A real sense of uncertainty. What does the third party want to happen in this connection? It's this one. Seven of Wands. They are going to fight for it. They're not going to let go of this. They want this. Okay, It's been a longer reading than I normally do because it was, I can say interesting. It was interesting. Aries, I also hope it was helpful. Okay. And, conclusions. It's an unsteady relationship which is coming to a point when both parties need to decide what they want to do about it, because I don't think your person wants to fight for it, but the third party looks like he or she does. Okay, cheers game. Bye bye.